Hey guys, so I've got another installment in my Jennifer Aniston film collection videos, and I think this is my third one. Now, today I'm going to be talking about Bruce Almighty DVD, which I suppose you could say is not a Jennifer Aniston film because she's supporting lead rather than lead, but she's still basically the main female in it, so it's a Jennifer Aniston film to me. Now, if you've never seen Bruce Almighty, it's basically a film with Jim Carrey and Jennifer Aniston, and it tells the story basically of God's work, not the creation but what he's supposed to do now, because Jim's character, Bruce Nolan, sort of, he doesn't not like God, but he sort of hates the hype, so God makes him God for a day. Now, God is played by Morgan Freeman, who I absolutely adore. Morgan Freeman is one of the best actors out there ever. I mean, if you see him in the bucket list, it's fantastic, but I'll save that for another video. But so basically, Bruce Nolan is turned into God, and he has to do all of God's work, but he's got the power as well. I know there's a really iconic trailer for it where he clicks his fingers and a girl's skirt goes up, and that's probably one of the most sort of famous images of this people have. Now he's with his girlfriend is Grace, played by Jennifer Aniston, and although she's sort of his girlfriend, she doesn't really have a main role in it as such. She's in a lot of it, but her part she plays is not that big. But so basically the film is Bruce as God going through all the roles that God has to do in things. Like, one that springs to mind, emails. Every time somebody prays, he gets an email, and in the inbox there's like millions and millions of emails. So that's quite amusing. And it's sort of fun to think that if there is a God, I'm trying to keep this impartial, but if there is a God, would he receive emails? You know, is he up to date with the 21st century? Is it emails rather than thought bubbles? So it does take sort of religion, and it takes God but without the religion side of it, which I think is really quite a nice film. It is a comedy, it is hysterical. Now, I love Evan Almighty, which is obviously Evan Baxter is in this, and then Evan Baxter went on to be Noah in Evan Almighty, so that's a sort of spin-off from this. But this is funnier than Evan Almighty, so if you've seen Evan Almighty and you like it, go and watch this, and obviously if you've seen this and like it, go and watch Evan Almighty, because that is great too. But this is just a brilliant, brilliant DVD. I mean, this has won 7 awards. It's won the Teen's Choice Award, MTV Film Awards Mexico or something like that, the People's Choice Awards. If you go on IMDb, they're all there. It's got 7 wins and 7 other nominations. So like 14 nominations in all. It really is a fantastic, fantastic film, and I'm clearly not the only one who sees that. It's about just over an hour and a half, which is a great time for a film, but when you're watching this, it feels like it's a half hour. It goes by so quick because it is so good. Now I have to point out that it is a 12. But so it's sort of a given. Most of Jennifer Aniston films are a 12. I don't really know why it's a 12 as such. I can't pinpoint anything that's that bad in it, but obviously there is something. I'm not going to argue with that. Now, you can buy this film for around £3, which is shocking because it is so good. And I know quite a lot of people who really like this film. It was released in 2003, so it's quite old now, so I suppose you would expect the price to go down a bit. But I mean, a lot of Jennifer's films now are going really cheap straight away. You know, they're sort of going into the bargain bin straight away, which I think is a bit of a shame, because Jen's films are great, in my opinion. But go and see if you can get a copy of this. I know HMV have it for £3, Amazon it's £3, eBay £2, £3, £4, you know, you're going to find it cheaply wherever you go. So go and find it and let me know what you think and that. Let me know if it's one of your favourite Jennifer films or not. And feel free to leave comments and video responses and things. And let me know your thoughts, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.